Very good afternoon to you, Mr. Ntimane. All right, the last time that we spoke, you were quite concerned about, what the president might have to say regarding liquor trading. And I wonder, since we haven't spoken since that time, what your reaction has been to the fact that there have been some rules changed, but essentially, liquor trading hasn't been cut altogether as you might have anticipated earlier. What's been your reaction?
Thank you, Flo, for the opportunity. Always a pleasure talking to you and SABC News viewers at home. Look, we are concerned about the rising number of COVID-19 cases in Gauteng, and we have spoken to the leadership of the province, Premier Makura, as well as MEC for Community Safety, Mayor Faith Mazibuko, to try and find ways in which you can better support government in fighting against the COVID-19 pandemic in the province. So essentially for us today, what we did in Tembisa was to say that we want to be part of the solution in terms of ICE mitigating against the rising number of COVID-19 cases in the province. We understand that liquor traders have a role to play in supporting the government in ensuring that we create safe spaces in our outlets that will ensure that people that come and enjoy a beer or a cider or two in our places can go home in a safe space and not have to, move the virus into their environments. So we are grateful of the support that Distel has given us to be able to run this program today, which was fully supported by the Gauteng Liquor Board, as well attended by Mr. Raymond Martin.
Yeah. Mr. Ntimane, I'm glad that you've kept your promise to have this sort of training. I then also want to ask, you'll remember the last time that we spoke, we had a representative from the Taxi Association. And one of the things that we were talking about and discussing that time was training for taxi drivers too, who would possibly then be picking up those patrons at Jabines and so forth that would then be taken through to their homes if it was too late, as opposed to them, walking. How is that going? And maybe while you talk about that, you can talk to us about this training and how this training is working out.
So I would like to confirm that, as the National Liquor Traders, we have a firm and positive partnership with Santaco National so that we are able to support each other, especially around issues of compliance. So ours is not really to worry about what happens in taverns, but to worry about what happens in a broader society that we participate in. So in that regard, we are continuing a program with Santaco where we are training over 2,000 taxi drivers around the country on issues of compliance and customer service. And actually, I received a message of support today from Santaco leadership in terms of the program that we ran in Tembisa to say that they are with us and they will continue to support the initiative taken by government as a whole, as well as the call by the Premier of Gauteng to make sure that we all come together to deal with the issue of COVID-19 in the province. So the partnership is going well, but we call on all society to really close ranks and support the government of Gauteng to ensure that we are able to deal with the matter of COVID in this province. It is a very serious matter, Flo, and people are dying. Something needs to change. We cannot continue as if everything is normal when our people are dying.
Yeah. Let's talk about the feedback amongst traders and taverners, operators in response to these initiatives and maybe even the customers, what the thoughts are. I mean, people don't like, their ways of doing things being changed or altered, and are you coming in with all of this training? So what's been the sort of reaction on the feedback that you've gotten back?
Our liquor traders are saying that they want to be champions in the fight against COVID-19 in their respective communities and society. So for us, we saw a need that if you train these taverns, you are not only training tavern owners, but you're training leaders in society. So when they go back into their places of trade, they're able to encourage their patrons to comply with all the non-pharmaceutical interventions, as advised by the COVID-19 protocols. And in that regard, it means that you are having a situation where these patrons, when they get into their own environment, their own homes, they're also able to continue living the life of observing all the protocols. I think what we see, Flo, is that once you are able to change behavior at a tavern level, at a patron level, at a consumer level, we are also able to impact community in terms of ensuring that you've got the right positive message spreading in communities that will encourage for compliance. The situation in Gauteng is very dire, and we need to act. Behavioral change programs are required, and we're happy to announce that Distel is committed to funding more compliance programs around Gauteng so that we're able to really close ranks and support government in how we are able to fight the issue of COVID-19 pandemic. It's really about the behavior of liquor traders, as well as their patrons that will make a difference in this fight.
All right. Mr. Ntimane, thank you very much for giving us your time. As always, many thanks to you.